Hey everyone, we got a really crazy story for you today. I have Bahadir with me, and he is from Turkey, currently living in Prague, just got his bachelor's degree in 4 months flat after dropping out 8 times. An 8 time college dropout, found degree hacking, and graduated in just 4 months. So, Bahadir, welcome and thank you for being willing to share your story with us today.
Hello, thank you so much for accepting me, and thank you so much for your videos that give me a chance to graduate from the university in 4 months. Due to your advices and then due to your efforts in your videos, I learned a lot of things, and then I didn't know the graduation is that can be very easy and then can be very fast. I'm very happy right now.
I'm so happy for you and congratulations, of course, because it is absolutely incredible, your story. And for those watching, we're about to hear Bahadir share his story. This story is insane, and it is proof that it doesn't matter who you are or where you live or where you're from, you can accelerate a college degree. Now, Bahadir has attended university in 5 different countries. He has dropped out
Exactly.
8 times and spent an absolute fortune over the years on college only to not be able to succeed because of circumstances. Then he found degree hacking and graduated in 4 months. Bahadir, will you please share your story with us?
First of all, my name is Bahadir. I'm from originally Turkey, and my mother's the best dream was to make me graduate from the university, and she made me go to first a small university in Turkey, and I was thinking if I graduate from that university, I cannot find a good job, so I went to private university with dropping school. I went to private university, and they made me fail because of this university wants me to earn more money because of the many private universities are doing on purpose just for the make the students make fail and earn more money from the students. That's why I was thinking that this private university is not good for me, and I went to United States from Turkey. I studied in there, and after the 3 years, due to my economical problems, I couldn't study and I dropped out in the United States, and I wanted to find a cheaper school in the Europe, and I went to the Poland. But due to I didn't speak the Polish, and then I need to learn again the Polish studies. I was learning Polish language, but I couldn't make it, and I dropped out from the Poland, and I went to the Portugal with the English university, and then I couldn't make it because of the people are more like the acting, especially my peers and my classmates are very racist to me. They are very, and then the teachers are very doesn't like the international students, and they always giving the Portuguese words in the class, or they always paying more attention to Portuguese students, not to me. I can be honest, I can give the school's name, but I don't want to give the school name. And was thinking that I don't want to study anymore, and I went to the different college and then different works with the college and the work together in the Portugal, but I was I couldn't focus to my university after all, and I was keep working until this year. And until this year, I want to go back to college because I really deserve to graduate, because this is my mother's dream, and I want to make my mother's dream come true. And I went to the Czech Republic. I will start to study again in the Czech Republic and here in Prague. And in the Prague, I was thinking I can't graduate again because I'm 34 years old, and after that I can't understand the lectures after all. So I was checking on the Google, how can I graduate? How can I graduate? And I found your videos. I found some videos about how to college hacking. I found some information. I found Sofia, and I found the Purdue Global University, which is accepting me, even though I have only 3 credits from the United States. I went to Purdue Global University with first taking some credits from Sofia, and then I went to the Purdue Global University, and I finished in one term with the month is Sophia Education, and I finished almost like the 4 months the Purdue Global University. Now I have the business degree from Purdue Global University after almost like the 20 years with my college education. And instead of making dropouts again and again, I got only 4 months a degree, just which is I can make it in 4 years.
This is
Yeah.
incredible. For those
Yes.
listening, we're looking at someone who is one of the coolest success stories that I've personally heard. 4 months, and English is not your first language. You
Yes.
came and in four months you got a degree at an English speaking school because the system is better and because you used degree hacking tactics and methods. It's amazing. And it sounds like the 8 times that you dropped out of school previously, this is because of finances and economics, and it's because universities are structured to not allow you to succeed because they want to make more money. Now, what you've done, Bahadir, is you took your education into your own hands using degree hacking and a university that actually allows you to take control over your own schooling. And as you mentioned, you chose Purdue University Global. And once you had your education in your own hands, you're able to succeed, which is absolutely amazing. I would like to ask you, so you used Purdue University Global, you used competency based education, you used Sophia Learning for some of your credits. This system of competency based education, how would you describe degree hacking using competency based education in comparison to the traditional university system? What are your thoughts?
First of all, some people has a different learning backgrounds and the learning mentality, and I am the first fast thinker. I am very fast to think, and I'm very fast to my mental works very fast, and then my thinking, my thoughts are working very fast. And then whoever for thinking very fast, and they want to do it everything all together. If you understand, if you can understand from my the way I'm talking, I'm very talking very fast. The reason is I'm very fast thinking and I'm very fast talking. I want to finish everything very fast. I want to finish everything. I want to solve every problem as soon as possible. That's why I don't want to wait in the college. I don't want to wait in the chairs and then the waiting how the teachers are telling me in the one topic almost like the 4 hours. I don't want to wait in the one questions to solving almost like the 1 hour. Don't want to wait a lot of things in my life because my life is very important and then my time is very important according to my myself. So instead of the waiting in the college, waiting on the chairs, with the competency-based education, you need you can do it like to, oh, did I learn this? Okay, I learned this. Can I use it? I can use it. So you just if you think like that, you can just do some homeworks and then do some tests as fast as you can or as slow as you can, and then you can finish everything how much fast you want or how much slow that you want. This good thing that can you earn from the competency-based education. And secondly, which is like the very good for me, is like the if you don't speak English very well or if you don't speak English very good, if you don't know some vocabularies in the English, you can always check from the Google Translate or you can always check from the translator what you can use it. In the competency-based education, you don't need to have the timing or the projects or the classes are mostly and the exams are mostly to open book. So if you struggled with the dictionary or if you struggled with the English language, you can always check the dictionary or you can always check the Google Translate when you're studying. This is also the second good thing for the competency-based education. And third, yes, in the normal classes, you can ask the questions to your professor. But in the competency-based education, you can also send the email. You can also send the message to your professor. And then whenever you cannot do your homework good, your teachers always giving you the feedback like they are giving you feedback in the normal college. And it's also a good thing. So I don't think that competence-based education has the difference between the normal college education, and for me it's the much better for the people who has different mentalities, or who people who is thinking very fastly like me. For me it's the better than the normal college education, competence-based education.
It's amazing. As you said, you still have the resources you need from the school and from teachers when you need it, but you're learning at your own pace. You're learning how you want to learn. We all have different learning styles, and you're able to take control over that. You still have to learn the information. You still have to prove that you've learned the information. But since you're learning in a modern way and you're not using the old school traditional system, you're in a situation where you're learning 4 years worth of material in your case 4 months of time. It's absolutely incredible. Now let me ask you about this. We have talked in the past. Not having your degree had a tremendous effect on you, like on your mental
Mhm.
health and psychologically. Can you
Yeah.
can you explain what that was like and what changed after you had your degree?
Yeah, first of all, when you're studying the college, you're always thinking, I wish I could be in a different area. I wish I could be at architecture. I wish I could be in a different area of the studying. You're always thinking like a lot of thoughts in your mind. For example, in a math class, you're thinking, oh, I wish I could be the singer, and then I wish I could be a different person when you're waiting on the math classes, and then it makes you like some kind of schizophrenia or something like the always thinking different things instead of the focusing on one thing, and it makes you lose the focusing because of the some classes can be very boring because you don't want to study, or you want to finish this class as fast as you can, and then when you cannot finish you're always thinking something else, and it makes you feel like you want to be a different person, or and then it reduces your self-confidence, and it can make you a big depression because of that, because of the if you cannot do something what the teachers give you, it makes you lose your self-confidence, and it can make you a depression. Also, when you're studying in the college, your classmates or your peers, you feel like the very alone, and then you feel like very depressed, and then very finished. You feel like the very finished, and then you can also sometimes go to mental houses. I went to the psychological therapist almost like the months for that, and it can make you feel very psychologically horribly because of the you cannot get along some studies that you can make, and then you feel very big stress for that, and then big stress makes you a bit mentally traumas. It can happen to you in the college. Also the college makes you overthinking, and then makes you feel like oh, I need to pass this test, and then you feel like I need to be raised with your classmates. And when you feel like that in your future, you always feel like you are in the race, and then you are in the race with the people. Where did you meet? And then it makes you feel like the big egoism or big low self confidence. That's what happens in the college, in my opinion. So instead of feeling like this, go to the competence-based education, and then do whatever you want, do you can, and then whenever you cannot do something, just ask your professor. Let them help you. And if you still can't understand, you have a lot of videos, you have a lot of structures, a lot of books from the library, which provided by the school from the libraries, and then you can learn from different books instead of the learning from one teacher. You can learn, even though you cannot learn from one side. You can uh, study which classes that you want and then which classes that you feel like. Instead of the waiting in the college in the math class, and then you must have this math class, you can work at which class that you want or which study that you like whenever you want. So this is the reason that I like the comprehensive education, because whenever you feel stressed, whenever you feel bored, whenever you feel tired, you can always try to do different thing, or you can always different information from the different sources. That's what I like in the competency-based education.
I love it. There are two things that, in my opinion, cause all the stress in the world. Not having a degree brings so much stress in our lives because we're not making enough money. We feel like we've failed. We have all these feelings. We see other people get degrees and we're not there. That brings so much anxiety and stress. Number two, being stuck in the school's system when they're in control of how we learn brings insane amounts of stress. I remember, because I dropped out twice myself, I remember the feeling of this is a joke. Like it felt more like I was in jail than being a free student.
Yes,
You're
exactly. You feel like in jail, and then you feel like you are inutile. You are useless when you fail from the something that you are working for it, and you feel like oh, I cannot do anything. I am nothing. You feel like this when you cannot make you cannot finish the university, even though it's not your mistake, even though it's not your fault. You feel like it's your fault, and it makes you feel very sad. That's what happens.
absolutely. And
And
did that disappear for you as soon as you graduated? Did all that stress go away once you got the degree?
still, I feel like I was born again. I feel like I get whatever I got whatever I must have. I got whatever should have already taken before. I feel like I'm rescued from all of these pushings, all of this dramas. I'm rescued from all of this, and I feel like the bird that which is flying. Now I'm in if I go to mental hospital, I feel like the still I'm going to mental hospitals just for the rescuing from my this stress out. But a huge of stress of my from my brain is get it out whenever they told me that the congratulations, your transcript will be graduated soon. Whenever they told me, I feel like, oh my God, I can't explain. It's like the makes you cry, like it's very good thing. And then you feel like you have a future. You have a future that you can make something. You have a future that the thanks that you can be like your classmates who already graduated. You feel like you are rescued. This is what I feel.
I I know exactly what you're talking about. It's so hard to explain. You've done a great job, by the way, explaining it. It's so hard to explain, but it's all that anxiety and stress just disappears. Now, if you are feeling these things, if you want a degree, if you want to use the process that both myself and Bahadir have used, it's a process called degree hacking. What I'm going to do is down below this video in the description, I'm going to leave two separate trainings. One is for international students, one is for students that are here in the United States. In these trainings, the process is a little bit different depending on where you live. In these trainings, they're totally free to watch. I walk you through my 3-step process of degree hacking. You will learn how to go about this and how to do this for yourself in those trainings. Again, they're free to watch. I'm going to leave those down below in the video description. Bahadir, I don't want to let you go yet. I want to ask you, for students who are in these situations, feel like they can't get degrees, are wondering if this is possible for them, what advice do you have for these students?
All I want to say that to people who didn't graduate, first of all, maybe the education system is not good for you. maybe the waiting in the schools or waiting in the classes is not good for you. But we have another system of the studying, which is the competence-based education. Maybe it's for you. If you feel like you don't want to wait anymore in the college, or if you don't want to see any more teachers in your life, maybe you can do it on your own, and then you can finish the college on your own. The competence-based education provides this to the for the people who doesn't want to study anymore in the college. They let you graduate if you know something, or if you already learned something, or if you want to learn something and improve it. Competence-based education lets you do this kind of things. So if you couldn't graduate in your university in the past, try the competency-based education. There is a lot of universities provides this, like the UMPI, Purdue Global. There is a lot of universities provides this kind of based competency-based education, and then you need to try this kind of education for the graduation. So I would like to recommend the people also who didn't graduate. Guys, you are not the person who failed. A lot of people are failed, but some people who already found how to graduate, and some people who couldn't found how to graduate. Maybe you are the one who still couldn't find which school is good for you. So if I were you guys, I would like to try this kind of competency-based education, and then maybe it's a right choice for you. All I want to say. And then lastly, yes, I don't want to say to you, don't give up. And I want to say to all the people, life goes on, and then it shouldn't be without a diploma. And then whenever you have the diploma while your life is passing, you should have this feeling, you should have this happiness in your life. So if instead of the doing nothing in the future, or instead of the wasting your time with the unnecessary hobbies, try to do a hobby, try to do study as a hobby in the college. Competency-based education lets you to do that. So I would like to recommend this one,
Thank you.
those ones.
Thank you.
You can graduate.
I 100% agree with you. If you have struggled with college, it is not your fault. It is the fault of the university system. They make it so challenging on purpose so that we spend more money and we take longer to graduate. There are other ways. If you'd like to learn my process, look at those tutorials down below in the video description. Again, they're free to watch, super easy. Bahadir, thank you so much for being here with us today. And I hope that all of you feel inspired and feel like you can do this, because you can, okay? Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you in the next video.